In today's stream, we are gonna do some quests around the village, and then we're gonna head off to the trials. Okay, so we'll start with this guy first. Oh. Technically we can't finish his quest right away. Curses! I lack the necessary ingredients. What to do? What to do? Is everything okay? The recipe for the most legendary of Mamuni dishes have come into my possession, but I do not have the ingredients it requires. What kind of dish is it? Hi, Josh! It is known as the Tikka Mahala. Okay. According to the recipe, it is complex and refined curry made with the tenderest and most succulent beef. Crikey, that sounds like a proper tasty gobful. My mouth watering just thinking about it. Would you like to try it? If you gather the ingredients for me, you will have the honor of being the first to taste the Tatiki Mahala since ancient times. Cool. King of Curries. Thank you. You are a most excellent, helpful young fellow. Now, to create the masterpiece, I will need some fluffy rice, some tender beef, and a pinch of Sheikh's special spices. I'm just gonna say Sheikh's special spices. Where do we get those? I'm afraid I don't know for certain, but I have heard that there is one known as the Sheikh of Spices somewhere in this fair city. Sheikh! Yeah. Well, that sounds like a good place to start. Hey, let's shake a leg and fix ourselves a chic, shall we? I think that's what it says. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Good luck, friends. Oh, by the way, this is milk. These are milk fountains. And, oh. This is Horace. Oh. Here we go. Nice to see you again. Do you have fun crossing the desert? Fun! It was flippin' boiling, man. Boiling for you, maybe, Pipsqueak. I'm a ghost, and ghosts don't feel the heat, so there. What are you doing here, Horace? I'm looking at these fountains. They're amazing. They squirt out milk. All a milk a boy could drink. They're what Mamoon is famous for. But the spicy smell coming from that food stall is mixing with the smell of the milk. It's strange. Ha, you think so? I kinda like it. Hey, there's still loads of spells you don't know yet. Aren't there, Oliver? Well, I am trying. It's just that my wizard's companion is kinda, most of the pages are missing. Missing? Oh yeah, I had to give you the page for Spirit Medium, didn't I? Uh-huh. When Mr. Drippy first gave it to me, the only spell inside was Gateway. Really? So the pages have been torn out? I bet it was that idiot Shadar's doing. Alright, I suppose I better help you fill it back up again, haven't I? Tidy! There's generous. Maybe I was wrong about you being a stingy little midget after all. Well, I'm not just going to hand a load of pages over, if that's what you're thinking. Oliver will have to prove his wizarding comprehension skills first. The wizard's companion isn't full of spells. They are all stories in there that were gathered by ages of the centuries. But those have probably been torn out too. Stories are pretty powerful after all. They might inspire people to stand up for him. Right, I'm going to give you one to get you started. Have a read. It's one of my favorites. The Tale of Wonder, the Cowardly Prince. You read that one, Unlo. Alright, let's head over here. Ooh, treasure chest. Ooh, shiny pot. If If you want time to read stories, I'm there. Maybe later. I don't know. Not right now. No, you can't have it back. I'm not finished with it. What's wrong with you? Yesterday you told me you would return it. Hey, you two, stop fighting. What's the problem here? The problem is this thief will not return to me the picture book I lent him. It's only a picture book, and a poor little one at that. Oh, poor one at that. Who cares? I care. It was a birthday gift. You must give it back. Stop bothering me and go away. Crikey, either he's had his heart broken and every ounce of kindness squeezed out of it, or he needs putting over someone's knee. You think he's broken-hearted, but he seems so lively. Well, it depends on which bit of his heart's been stolen, ain't it? Changes your personality in different ways, does it? It does. Anyway, what are you going to do about it? More importantly, are you going to help the other lad get his book back? Yep. That was a bad coughing fit. Pardon me. Alright. We sure are. I'd hate for them not to be friends anymore. Rightio, then we need to find ourselves a drop of good old-fashioned kindness, ain't it? Amanda is literally dying. Yeah, I'm literally. Game. Laughing. Yeah, but oh. It's over there. Hi. Water? Tea? Anything? I just drank a whole bunch of water. I'll be fine. No worries. It will soon be time for the Bana Bazaar. What shall I give them this year? You sure look excited, sir. But of course I am, young man. The Bana Bazaar approaches, and I will soon have the inestimable pleasure of buying gifts for my dear grandchildren. Gee, how many grandchildren do you have? Let me see now. If we include those living in other towns across the land, it must be perhaps 30? Oh my gosh. Jeepers creepers, that many? That's an awful lot of presents. That may be so, but for each I am rewarded with a priceless smile of a child. Aww. And their happiness is my happiness. May the ancients watch over them. Crikey, the man's a living saint. You don't see kindness like that every century, let alone every day. Sir, would you mind helping us out with something? It would save people in trouble. It could. It sure would. Please say you'll help us. Very well, very well. Since you asked so nicely. Thank you very much, sir. Alright. Let's take his heart. No, not really. The warm, fuzzy gift of generosity. We know where that's going. Oh, what a marvelous sensation, my heart. My very soul overflows with warmth. Oh, blindness be gone. I like how blindness is a pair. Like a pair of eyes. Ha ha ha. No, that was bad. Alright. Let's give him some kindness. Is that we need to give bullies? Kindness. Oh, we have enthusiasm? I didn't realize we had enthusiasm in there. What? What happened? I intended to return the picture book, but then Truly, you meant to return it? But of course! I will go and fetch it now. Forgive my selfishness. Thank you so much for helping me return to normal. Please, you must accept this. 2 cups of strong coffee. First town had 3 givers of it, but only 2 are needed for quests. Don't worry. So close. So close. Don't worry, you'll... Wait, we already used that one in the last episode, I thought. Right, any more quests? Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh no. We gotta deal with that. The quests aren't that bad, by the way. They're always so quick. Yeah, that's what I love about these quests. There is one that I had just finished in the other game. Oh man, it was so annoying. By the beards of the ancients, we punished them so severely last time, and yet they are back once more to sow unrest in the fields. What's the matter, ma'am? It is terrible. Wild creatures of the most mischievous nature are running amok in our precious banana fields. If this continues, I will have no choice but to spend my nights patrolling the very fields I work throughout the day. Jeepers, that doesn't sound good. Are these creatures dangerous? Okay, Josh. Dangerous? They would pluck and eat my very livelihood from the trees. I have no choice but to drive them from my land. Boy, she sure is brave. Ain't it though? It's not very woman of her age. Wait, it's not very every woman her age goes out fighting monsters of an evening. I tell you what she's got in spades, Ollie boy. Courage! She's the bravest lady I ever met. Say, would you mind if we borrowed a little of your bravery to help people in need, ma'am? People in need, you say? To see a child as young as you striving to do good in the world is a fine thing indeed. Borrow from me what you will. Thank you very much, ma'am. Alrighty, let's take his heart. Take her, not his. Yay! Courage is very rare, I found. How odd, my heart feels light, yet warm. It is a strange feeling, but not unpleasant. Is that all you need of me? Very well. Thank you. Okay. Hi. Whoa. Oh, I am so weary. Where is the fire I once had? Are you sick, sir? Sick? It is worse than mere sickness, boy. Much worse. I have grown tired of mixing of spices, and the mixture of spices is my life. Oi, oi. That must be the sheik of spice we heard about, ain't it? It must be, huh? But there's something up with the old fella. We best find out what it is, eh? We should, huh? How come you don't want to mix spices anymore, sir? You ask why? There is no why. There is only emptiness. But you're known all over for your spice mixing, Mr. Sheik. Don't you have customers who rely on you? Perhaps I do, but I cannot bring myself to do what they ask of me. I did not know that button did that. Jeepers, we're kind of hoping you might mix some spices for us, but it seems you're in a really bad way. I wish only to rest. Please bother someone else. But save your breath, Ollie boy. The old codger's brokenhearted, ain't it? He is? He is, drained of every last drop of enthusiasm, unless I'm very much mistaken. Alright, let's take this on. We have to help him, Mr. Drippy. That we do, Ollie boy, that we do. Let's find the sheik, the voom he needs to spice up his life. He looks kind of creepy with his eyes like that. Oh, good thing we have some enthusiasm already. It's been a bit since I played this online. Yay! By the beards of the ancients, what is this strange sensation? I feel alive, and I wish to mix spice with more urgency than ever before in my long life. Neato, we did it, Mr. Drippy. That's some tidy work, Ollie boy. I do not understand. Is this thanks to you? Then I am in your debt. I must reward you. Here, please accept this. Oh, nice. I didn't know that was a quest. I just knew we needed to talk to him. And if you have any spice-related requests, I'd be most honored to hear them. I wish only to work my mixing magic. As a matter of fact, we do. Could you mix us some of your special spices? My special spices? Where did you hear talk of such things? Keep your hair on. Matey, who runs the curry stall, asked us, ain't it? He needs ingredient for his Titaki Mahala. Mahala. Very well. If that is if that is all you require for them, I will be glad to oblige. You're probably cringing though whenever I say Mahala, huh? Low. But I do not have all the ingredients required. You must bring me those I am lacking. Sure. What do you need, Mr. Sheik? For such a potent mixture, I require a turmeric root and 3 generous pinches of spicy seeds. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for agreeing to help us. Think nothing of it, boy. It is my pleasure. Return to me when you have the ingredients I require. We cannot finish this yet. It is unfinishable at this moment in time until we get to a certain point in the story. I found that out the hard way. Okay, there's the other quest. I'm like, I thought I saw one more. Haha, there you are. Oh, I'm very afraid. I cannot bring myself to go. Is something wrong, mister? You seem a little unhappy. I am indeed, boy. Will you hear my tale of woe? Sure. Sure. Thank you. You are a kind-hearted child. You see, I am the purveyor of Almamu's finest milk ice cream. Ice cream. I have been preparing to set off on a journey to research a means of making my wares yet more refreshing and delicious. You have? Where are you headed? A village in the realm of ice, far off beyond the horizon. The people of this village are versed in all the ways of ice, and I hope to learn from them how to improve my wares yet further. That's amazing! It takes a whole lot of guts to go into the big wild world. Good luck! You don't understand. I cannot go any longer, though I have invested much time and effort in my preparations. What? Why the flippin' not? I thought you said you made your mind up to go. I have been assailed by an insurmountable terror. The talk of savage beasts roaming the land fills me with the dread. I cannot bring myself to depart. I don't blame him. What has happened to me? I, who was once so brave, was so driven to take the next step in ice cream advancement. This doesn't seem like your average change of heart, huh, Mr. Drippy? Do you think he's broken-hearted? I reckon he might be, Ollie boy. Lacking in courage, if I'm not mistaken. And without it, he's never going to take up his ice cream game. There's tragic. Especially with ice cream. We cannot leave him like this. We have to find some courage. Tidy! Let's go get it then, shall we? I have it. Courage! Now our locket is empty. By the beards of the ancients, I am filled with the most powerful boldness. I fear neither beast nor man. I can endure any hardship in my effort. If my efforts might further the advancement of ice cream. Tidy, look like someone's back to its old self. It sure does. You're all better now. You're all better now, huh, mister? Better? I am better than better. I must depart for a journey at once. You have my thanks. This can express but a fraction of my gratitude. But please, you must accept it. We got some carrot cakes! Ah, ice cream. Now I want some ice cream. I'm so far in the game that like 2 little stamps, I'm like, wow. That there is a shame. You. That guy gets very annoying in later game. Very annoying. Okay, so that's all we can do. So we're gonna head off to the trials now. Let's see if I can actually remember how to do these, because I kind of don't. Oh, right. Wait, what? What is this yakking? Stop yakking! Me is returned. Hi, Josh. This is the first time I've been out of Alma Moon in ages, Oliver. Ah, and your shoe looked too happy about it. Esther, the purpose of this journey is to take the trials. You're not wrong, Mun, but it ain't a flippin' day trip, you know. Get moving. Alright, lead the way. That's the spirit. Now then, let's... Super Nintendo World has a Toad costume? Yeah? Did you... I thought you saw the trailer, Josh. They had toads in there. Hang on a minute. Did that sand by there just move? It flippin' did, man. It's a monster, ain't it? Right then, Alley Boy. Since you're going to be fighting with Esther from now on, I better teach you some new moves, ain't it? Oh. I forgot there's still tutorials.
We can do this!
Now you and Esther can fight together, man. Double trouble, tighty. Now there's just two... Oh, crud. Anyway, you can change the characters by pressing up and down with L. When you... Why don't you give it a go, eh? Go on, pick Esther. So press L or the right one at the very beginning. I never do. I always stick with him. But whatevs. And then, since it's going to make me do this, now Esther's in charge instead. See? She what's called the leader now. And the leader can boss everybody around. See the tactics command down below you. Worthless. Absolutely worthless, by the way. I knew there would be a Mario, Luigi, and Peach walk around characters since they're basically human, but not Toad. Yeah, they're just giant toads. They ate, you know, a big mushroom. Pick it and you can tell all your buddies what you want them to do. Easy peasy. And to change leaders mid-battle, just press L, follow by tapping the old D-pad. Now, get out there and enjoy being... Yeah, I'm going back to Oliver.
Here goes nothing.
Wow! I forgot how low level I am. Alright, who's better? So far Percy's better. Okay, we'll stick with Percy. So I should show the tactics at least. The game does pause. I just leave it like where it is, because do whatever you like to just do whatever. Give it your all means they consume all of their MP at once. Provide backup doesn't really do anything. Keep us healthy. I actually put on Esther because that is her main duty for my... don't use abilities. Don't do anything. This does help with some abilities, but then they can't do other specific ones. So there's actually a workaround that I did. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. And this one is literally attack the leader's target, different target, weakest target. And I'm like, whatevs. So I don't really bother with tactics. I think it's dumb. Alright. Come on. Get around the giant walking penguin. Wait! I don't think this actually works right now, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah!
We did it!
Did I get one? Ooh, I leveled up. Nice. No, I did not. Okay, fine. Whatevs. Fine work, Oliver. Your magical abilities are indeed impressive. As if your raptor with your familiar... daughter? What? I'll do my best. You know, Oliver, I'd love to try fighting with your familiar sometime. Huh? You can do that? Yes. Of course. All you need to do is switch your familiars around, which I'm going to do in a minute. You can select friends and familiars from the main menu. Trust me, it's really easy. Select a familiar, press Y, then choose where you want it to go. Do that and we can swap familiars. Gee, that's pretty neat. I had no idea. Hee hee. Yes, you can control my Drongo as well if you'd like, Oliver. In fact, everyone has a type of familiar that they get on especially well with. Use the type of familiar that's right for you, and their performance will be that much better. You can check what types of familiars you get along with by selecting friends and familiars for the main menu. Right enough chit-chat, you two. We need to get to the Temple Tri's, ain't it? Indeed, it is located in the northeast of the Shimmering Sands. I suggest we head there immediately. Alright. Yeah. So, basically, where does it say that? Because nowhere in here does it say what type of familiar they're good with. Huh. But anyway, so what I like to do is go in here into their tricks, and I basically remove this so all she has is Healing Tear. Because she will literally just spam. But he's not very good, so I'm going to leave it on this for right now. And I'm going to switch this one over there. Oh! That's where it is! Okay. That makes sense. So... Huh. Interesting. Alright. Now let's see here. I'm going to... Wow. How's your evasion? Pretty low. You can have that. Yay! And then... You can have that one. Oh, jeez. And a magic attack. I need to go and get a whole bunch of these. There we go. So I can feed him to the rest of the gang. Alright. Was there something else I was going to do?